Hey guys, it's Sean and this video is all about the activities my son and I will be doing for week 4 for our unit study about transportation. So the first item we have here under sensory is sight. It's just looking out the window and identifying different types of vehicles. And I provided my son a pair of binoculars so he can just look out the window and, we can say, oh, that's a fire truck, that's a dump truck, cement truck. So yeah, those little binoculars there are the ones he's going to be using. He just stand by the window and see what he can see. Under science, we have like a testing activity. So it's how many objects does it take to make the boat sink. So basically it's just this plastic boat from the dollar store, and I'm going to give my son a bunch of different items like the rock, pieces of wood, these wooden blocks, a seashell, and just get him to add one by one in the bathtub or in a water sensory bin and see how many objects it takes to get the boat to sink to the bottom. So under art, I have making a road, and the way we're going to do that is just get my son to either, on a piece of cardboard or paper and get him to draw or paint a black kind of road, and then get him to add some white details for the individual lanes of traffic and add some stickers, and he can add like fake grass to it, and then he can just drive his little vehicles on it. It's a good way to reuse materials, and then he can, make his own little road for his cars. So that's for art. Under motor skills, I have moving like airplanes. Now, I can't think of the song, but there's a Barney song that's like uh, flying in an airplane, looking out the window, watching the clouds go by. Anyways, so we're going to be playing that song on YouTube, and then I'll just get my son, put his arms out and pretend he's, moving like an airplane. So that'll be a fun little kind of dancing activity. Under thinking skills, I have matching vehicles to their drivers. So I happen to have this set of vehicles from Walmart. So we have a dump truck, a little bulldozer, a police car, a race car, ambulance, and a fire truck. And then I have these little people from a company named Well. Now you don't need to have these toys, but these are the ones I chose. So I'm just going to get my son, maybe put the little people in a bag and then have him draw one at a time. I'm like, oh, she drives an ambulance. Where's the ambulance? And then get him to match it. So that's the way I'm going to be doing that activity. And then under his practical life skills is washing dirt off his truck. So I'll just kind of show you what I mean. This table is kind of a messy, but what my son has been using is, this is kind of like his open-ended sensory bin. So there is this moldable sand in here. So I'm going to put it on the vehicles and then have my son clean them off with like a little scrub brush. Or another idea is use like washable markers and maybe color a little bit on them and then have him wash it off with a sponge. So that will be for his practical life activity. Under language for week 4, I have flashcards, and there's the Thomas and Friends alphabet cards. So it's this set here. I happen to find these at Once Upon a Child. Really cool cards to pull apart, and then the words in there. So you don't need to have these cards. You can write down any kind of vehicle words and use that, or you can use magnets and spell car or spell van or spell train. Any way you want to do this is just learning new words. So we have here a couple just to show you. So here is the wheel, and I can't, oh there, so when it opens up it says wheel. And then we have this one is van, this one is airplane, and then we have this one, which I think is Diesel, is the name of this train. So those are fun little cards. Like I said, you can make your own little flashcards any way you want, or use magnets or a wipe-off board. And the last item I have for this week is just an extra idea, and it's for a thinking skills activity. It's just counting wheels. So I have this old Kleenex box, and there's different vehicles in here, so we can have my son pull out one at a time, and then I'll ask him how many wheels. So this one has no wheels, and then this little guy here, oh, that has 3 wheels, and then we'll count them 1, 2, 3. And then pull out something else. Oh, here's the airplane. It has 1, 2, 3 wheels. And then there's this little tractor. How many wheels does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So just, again, to work on his counting skills. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching these activities I have planned for week 4 of our unit study about transportation. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.